On Sunday night, I streamed John Carpenter's Village of the Damned and watched it for the first time. It's a 1995 remake of a film from I think it was 1960. It was a British movie in black and white, and the British version is the superior of the two films. So if you're going to watch one, unless you're a John Carpenter completist, this is one you could skip. I will link the original version, the black and white version, in the description box if you want to watch it. It is the definitive version of the film. The John Carpenter remake really doesn't add anything at all. In fact, it's quite a bit longer. The original runtime of the black and white movie is just a little over an hour. I think it's like an hour and 17 minutes. This version is quite a bit longer than that, and it feels it. It's really padded out, and it's just nothing special. You know, John Carpenter's done another remake when he remade The Thing. The Thing was a Howard Hawks film, and John Carpenter put his own take on it and made it his own. I don't feel like he did that in this movie. This movie was basically John Carpenter holding out his hand and somebody putting a check in it. It looks like something you would see on Lifetime television. I mean, the cinematography just looks, it's got that made-for-TV feel. And unfortunately, I think a lot of John Carpenter's later films just don't look as good as his early stuff, really starting in 1987. Because if you look at Big Trouble in Little China from 1986 and compare it to Prince of Darkness from 1987, which are made back to back, Dean Cundey's gone. Big Trouble in Little China was the last film that Dean Cundey made with John Carpenter, and that John Carpenter look, I think, is very dependent upon Dean Cundey's work. So when you're thinking about the 5 films that Dean Cundey made with John Carpenter, which are Halloween, The Fog, Escape from New York, The Thing, and Big Trouble in Little China, those 5 films all look really good because Dean Cundey would go on to do work for Robert Zemeckis. He'd, be the cinematographer for Who Framed Roger Rabbit. He would work with Steven Spielberg, Back to the Future, on Jurassic Park. I mean, Dean Cundey is a great cinematographer, and it really hurts John Carpenter's films not having him shooting the thing. So, yeah, this one's nothing special. Not a great movie. It has Christopher Reeve, Mark Hamill, and Kirstie Alley in it. So, I mean, if you want to see a movie with Superman and Luke Skywalker together, I guess that would be the reason to watch it. But it's nothing great. It's one of John Carpenter's lesser films. I'm glad that I finally got around to watching it. It's because I only have a few movies left that I haven't seen. I think the ones that are still on my to-be-seen list, they're all from his later career. I've seen most of them, but I still need to watch Memoirs of an Invisible Man, Ghost of Mars, The Ward, and Vampires. So I got 4 movies left. I've seen everything else that he's made. All right, well, that concludes this review. It was a short one. Thanks for watching. God bless. Have a wonderful day.